Howdy folks, bluesboyjag here, 3-string cigar box guitar lesson, Meet Me in the City by the great Junior Kimbrough, Hill Country Blues at its finest. This one we are tuned to open G, but we have a capo on the 2nd fret, which brings us up to A, so we're in the key of A. I've got this tuned G, D, G, which is probably the most common of the 3-string cigar box guitar tunings. Now when we add the capo, that's going to bring us up to the key of A. And there's certain notes that he's playing, and there's certain notes that he's not playing, and he's basically randomly jumping around as far as I can tell. It's only one chord for the entire song. He matches the notes that he's singing every now and then, and he basically just kind of improvises through the whole thing. So there's your A chord. And we're going to start out 3rd fingers on the 1st string on the 11th fret, and we're going to walk down to the 9th. Same thing on the 2nd string. Then we're going to move down here to the 6th fret with that middle string. Also the 2nd fret, 2nd fret, middle string, and also open on that middle string. So those are all the notes that are in the song, and he's basically moving around, randomly changing the notes because it's one chord, the whole song. So if you played an A chord along with him, it would sound just fine because it's only one chord. And he is doing a shuffle rhythm, but he's not doing your typical blues shuffle. Right here, he's playing all 3 open. 1st finger on the 2nd string, 2nd fret. And we figure out that this is the 1st fret down here because that's where the capo is. That's where the guitar cuts off. So the best thing you can do here to make it sound like the original recording is figure out those notes that he's really accenting and that he's using, and randomly jump between them. Remember, this open string, 1st string, is the same here on that 2nd string. So the next thing you want to concentrate on here is the rhythm. It's a straight shuffle rhythm, but it's not choking. It's not doing the usual where it's kind of choked off and kind of bouncy. It's way more laid back. I'm not using a pick at all. I'm just using my 1st finger and my thumb. And I'm using my 1st finger on the 2nd string. And I'm toggling off and on that 2nd fret. Now I'm going to add some more notes. So we're going to be on the 1, 2, 3, 4 fret on the 1st string, and the 2nd fret on the 2nd string. Here's one that sounds kind of cool. my first finger and my thumb, and I'm doing that shuffle rhythm, but I'm not doing the usual choke shuffle rhythm that I mentioned a minute ago. It's the same strum pattern, but nice and smooth. And that's the whole thing. Right here I'm playing the 2nd fret, middle string, and the 5th fret. And the outside 2 strings remain there because they're open. One more note I'm going to add here. 3rd string on the 1, 2, 3, 4th fret. That's your major 3rd for this chord. I think that sounds really cool. So that's the whole thing. Basically, it's just staying with that steady rhythm, that shuffle. And don't use a pick, just use your fingers. You don't want it to be too loud. So there's no solo in this because you're just doing that rhythm through the whole thing. And try to make it nice and mellow, make it free form, constantly jump to another riff or another note. So if you get something going, change it. And if you get something new going that sounds pretty cool, do it for a little bit, change it, and come up with something else that's cool, and then change it. It's constantly changing because there's no specific repetitive riff in the entire song, and that's pretty much the whole point. So have fun with that. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and check out my website, Bluesboyjag, Cigar Box Guitars, bluesboyjag.com, since 2004. And we'll see you next time.